Alright guys, here we go, back at it with the setup video of the multi-Wii OSD. Just wanted to show you guys what I did, was what I'm running, what it's going to look like in my camera. When I'm setting up my OSD, you guys can see I don't have very much here selected. Reason being is because a lot of people, when they do that, they kind of distracted when they fly. I'll show you what I mean when I say that. By clicking all this, you see everything start to pop up on the screen over there, guys. I mean, it gets a little bit crazy right there when you have all that shit on the screen when you're trying to fly. I mean, it's quite a bit of stuff on the screen when you, like I say, when you want to fly, when you're trying to concentrate on what you're doing. You really don't need all this stuff activated, just so you can fly OSD. But this is basically what you see when you in a fighter jet. Turn on the altitude, that way you know how if you're going too high or not. Plus you already got it right there, altitude and footage. But get it a little close in right there so you guys can check that out. But that's basically what all you can have on the OSD, guys. That's really crazy. I mean, like I said, you can click and add it. See that just popped up. You can add a bunch of stuff on this thing, time zones and everything. But I mean, you really don't need all that on there just to fly with your OSD. You just need certain things like battery voltage and stuff like that. But with me, getting the new Fox Ear camera that they have out, got the OSD built in. I really don't need all that on the screen there. Basically, I just can run with a basically blank screen if I wanted to, and that'd be it. That's basically kind of what I'm running there. Here is just basically blank, almost blank screen there, which I have the battery voltage and the signal, which you guys can see right here is the signal RSSI, which is pretty cool. You kind of need that to know if you're going out of range on your receiver, and you do need your voltage for your battery, which it tells you when your battery is getting low or whatever. But as you guys can see, like I said, that's basically what all I got is selected, is the battery voltage and the signal RSI and my call signs right there in the middle that pops up right there, which basically is down here at the bottom, which you can do to type your call sign in. You can click this to simulate OSD, what it's going to look like. And that's basically what it's going to look like when I'm flying. It's just right here. So that's basically what I like right there, guys. So, but like I say, if you wanted to add a little something else to it, or the other stuff, you can add that, distance and miles per hour. I might just leave that right there for miles per hour. And I do have it selected for NTSC instead of POW and Imperial, where it shows you mile per hour instead of kilometers. So, and that's basically what I got it on. That's basically your video signal right there, guys, is your NTSC. But that's it right there. So what you have, then you want to go and click right. But before you do that, like I said, when you first starting, you want to go to fonts, select fonts. It's going to ask you to select which ones you want to high. See, like this, it's going to ask you for bold, large, or the medium size fonts, which basically I picked right there. You click that, and it's basically going to select the fonts you want. Then you want to click upload, and basically it's going to go to like 256 of it. And once it goes that and it gets done, like this right here, once it gets done, it's transmitting the data to the flight, the FC, the OSD. So therefore, that's what it's doing. And once it hit all 256, usually what you do, you go through and select what you want on here and what you don't want. And by the time you select that, usually your fonts will be done uploading, and it's going to simulate what you have over here. What it's going to show you, what it's going to have over here. Then, like I said, you have to go back, select what you want, and click write. So basically, when you hit that write, it's going to write everything that you selected right here to the OSD. See, now it's reading the OSD, and it's everything that I still have here, which is awesome. So now, like I said, you can click write, which is going to write everything, all the settings to it, right? Laid out, done. Now you can click close COM port, guys. But the thing I didn't tell you about that before, you have to go and download your drivers for that in order to get that stuff to work. So, which is basically your CDRX drivers. You have to go to the website and download it. Plus, you have to go to MotiWii OSD. And that's basically what's going to give you that right there. It's going to pull up the drivers right there you have to get to download. Excuse me, guys. And that's basically all you do. But once that's done, that's done. Like I say, the OSD part is done. Now I can click and close out of that. The next thing now I will be doing is going in and set up the Raceflight F4 controller, flight controller. So, thanks for watching.